Oh, there we go. Oh, it's off. Oh, no, it's back. No, it's off. Oh, no, got it this time. I think I said that was my last drift, didn't I? But I'm enjoying this too much. I must have found that submarine I was talking about. Hello and welcome to Slippy Limpets video. Today we are out on the boat, just fishing. Do have a slight plan, but we're just playing it by ear really. I was going to go yumping around the rocks in hunt of bass and some pollock maybe, but it's 30 degrees here in Scotland, so just seemed a bit too hot. I'm not used to that sort of heat. So we've come out in the boat. I mean, the forecast is beautiful. And we've just launched at the lovely little Isle of Whithorn harbour. And first things first, we're going to go and top up the bait holder. Then maybe chuck some lures for some bass and some pollock, and then maybe do a bit of drifting for some tope. Got all day, the forecast brilliant all day. Got 2 full tanks of fuel, plus 10 litres of spare, 5 fishing rods, and some water on some jerky. So let's get going. Well, there we go. I've just seen some gannets diving here, which is a good sign. Be happy with some pollock. Sorry, with some mackerel, but ideally pollock. It's my favourite bait. First drop onto some mackerel. Oh. They made a total mess of me string. Look at the state of that. Well, I'm not going to bother trying to untangle that. That's a waste of my fishing time. Can't believe how many mackerel are around. You're too small, you can go back. Oh, you were a good size, but you've gone. I've got a bucket full of mackerel in 3 minutes. I want some pollock. Let's get closer to shore. There's a pollock who's too small. That was dangerous. There's a completely submerged buoy there. Oh, that feels pollocky. It's either a nice... Well, I've just gone over a massive school of them. Here we go. Perfect bait size. Go on, son. Oh, you know. Well, my bait bucket's full. That'll do nicely. Got 5 pollock and a bunch of mackerel. And it's been on the water for 15 minutes. We're going to make a bit of a run. I might chuck some lures because we're getting near high water. And then as the tide starts dropping, then start a drift. Well, it's a bit bright for a top water, but you just never know. We're going to have a couple of drifts along this beach because the wind's pushing us along nicely at a steady knot drift. We're in 10 feet of water. Got my motor trimmed up because there's some big sporadic boulders. See if we kind of get a fish. Keep seeing these massive white blobs in the water and I'm thinking that it's boulders, but they're just big barrel jellyfish. Got loads of them. And big boulders. Get off it. Ooh, just a little swirl there, but I think that was a little pollock. Well, nothing on this drift. Had that one swirl, which I think was from a pollock. There's a lot of weed at this end of the beach, so I'm gonna go around and do another drift with the motor off and a soft plastic. Now I know where the drift line's going. I feel quite comfortable with a line of drift. Feel quite comfortable drifting the same line with the motor off, so I don't hit any rocks. So we're going to try fast retrieve on a fish, crazy eel. Oh, nice bit of sand in between a load of weed here. It's quite shallow, so I'm going to have to wind it quite quickly at the beginning, as soon as the lure hits the water. Oop. Snag. Oh, that's not a snag. Oh yes, first cast. Could be a pollock. Doesn't feel pollocky though. Oh no, it's not, it's a bass. Get in. Oh, is it? Yep, definitely a bass. Go on, son. There we go. Nice wee bass of a couple of pounds. First cast on the crazy eel. Hit a snag and then pulled up over the snag and started winding, and the fish was literally just behind it. I'm a wee bit closer in than I was on the last drift. Alright, this is a wee bit worrying. There's a big set of rocks coming up. I'm gonna have to start the motor. This is such a perfect drift for this type of fishing. I'd love a trolling motor to do, so you could replicate this all the time, but just drifting in a straight parallel to the shoreline, and then I've come to a headland and the current's just taking us around at the same sort of distance from the shore. So the tackle I'm using at the minute, if anyone is interested, is my heavy Pollack fishing rod. It's 8'3" tailwalk high tide SSD, which can chuck 50 grams maximum, 40 grams minimum, and I'm using a size 2000 or a 2000 size Pen Clash 2 with 12-pound braid on and a 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. We'll try a little further out. That fish didn't take close to the shore, and there is a reef, so we're in 20 foot of water, probably 100 meters. I know there's a disparity in unit here, but 200 feet from the shore. Oh yes, right on her head. First cast. Yeah, I can see it on the surface. Nice bar of silver. For a little reel, this has got some cranking power. Oh, there we go. Hey! It's woken up a wee bit. Out from under the boat, missed it. Bit bigger than the last one. No, it's not. Could be the same fish. Nah, it's a bit smaller. Might not end up using any bait today if I can keep catching fish, bass. It's not good. My leader nut just came undone. I tied a new leader on, and I'm going to try and see if I can find a bigger fish. Did have a crazy eel on, but I'm going to stick this 190mm mad eel on from Mad Eel, and this is on a BKK Titan 7.0 hook with 5 gram, sorry, a 7 gram belly weight. It's a bit big for me rod in terms of heavy, but do a nice little gentle flick. No, don't think I'm oh no. Doesn't look great in the water actually. Yeah, we'll give it a try anyway. I think the problem I've got here is I'm drifting too quick to keep this lure lower down. Just out of curiosity, swap back over to a crazy eel. Past 2 drifts I've had a fish on each cast with a crazy eel. Just at the beginning of the drift, so although I am much closer in this time. Oh, hey! There we go. Something was nipping at it. They're just legendary, these eels. Well, might be tiny, but it's still a bass. Come here, little fella. Hey, dink. I'm half tempted to get the anchor out and just sit in that patch. Oh. Yes. Oh, that's a better one. Maybe not. Look at it go. Alright, come here, little fella. Not quite as small as the last one, but not as big as the other 2. Oh, there we go. Lively one. Go. Might have caught them all. Ooh, oh, there we go. Ah, nice, I saw that one take. Rolled on it. Oh, this looks brown. Pollack. Oh, once there were bass, now there's Pollack. Oh. That's normally a good sign. Well, a sign that the bass have moved off. Oh. Maybe not. This is much better fish. This is not a Pollack, I'm pretty sure. I've known to be wrong though. It's going around the boat. Alright, you want to go up that side there? That's a chunk, little chunk. Well, as fun as this is, I have got a load of bait to use up. It's not going to keep very well in this heat, so I'm going to have one last cast at the shore. Then we'll get our drift on. Oh, there we go. Much closer in this time. Just a wee one. Very wee. Oh, there's 3 or 4 following it. And they were bigger. Come on, open your mouth. There's loads of bait fish down there as well. I said that was my last cast, didn't it? But I've just seen a few bigger ones, so. Ooh. Gonna have to give it a go. Oh, right behind the boat. They only want it quickly. I can see them following. One more. And then I will have to go because it is getting very, very shallow. Right, see if we can get something a wee bit bigger. I think I said that was my last drift, didn't I? But I'm enjoying this too much. There's got to be a bigger one in there somewhere. This wind's picking up though. It's blowing us into the shore. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's off. Oh, no, it's back. No, it's off. Oh, no, got it this time. This is a dink. Yeah, it's because it's a Pollack. Well, this happened on the last drift. I thought there was going to be no more bass. I caught a Pollack. Then got into the bass again. Right then, let's move. Right, well, here we go. First bait. Come out about 2 miles and we're in about 150 foot of water. My plan is to drift this bait. I've always anchored for Tope, and a lot of people have told me that drifting's the best way, so I'm always up for trying something new. Just like Pollack as a bait. Nice messy one here. We're currently drifting at 3.5 knots, which is quite some speed. There's the bottom. So for drifting, I've got a watch lead on, which is one of these, looks like a donut or a watch. This is a pound in weight. Ordinarily when I'm fishing in a current this strong, I use quite up to 3-4 pounds, but because we're moving with the current, I don't need so much weight to keep my bait on the bottom. Although, like I said, it's the first time I've done. It's the first time I've done this, so I'm no expert. The bottom is very, very sandy, but most of the loose bay is, apart from the odd rock and an oyster mussel bed. So I'm not expecting to get snagged, but you never know, might find a submarine. Currently drifting offshore quite quickly, so it could be an island pretty soon. Let's get a second bait in, I'm talking rubbish. Literally just dropped this down. I've either found some rough ground or I found a load of doggies, but doggies don't like Pollack. So this rod, the light rod on the right, has a Pollack on it, and the heavy rod on the left has a mackerel. Hopefully I don't get snagged. This is very confusing. It's literally just saying there's no snags, it's all sand. That seems to have stopped now on that rod. This one's still going. Someone will tell us in the comments, hopefully. It does make it hard to see the bites, this. So I guess I've always fished at anchor because my theory is, or the theory, is that you put a scent trail out, but you fix to one place, so you bring the fish to you. Whereas if you're drifting, you cover a lot more ground. You still get a scent trail, but you are covering a lot more ground. But it does pose its own problems to the uninitiated like me. I'm sure I'll notice a tope bite though. Not keen on this drift fishing. I'm probably doing it all wrong, but thought I'd give it a try. Oh, I lost a load of braid there. Oh no. I must have found that submarine I was talking about. Oh yeah. Bummer. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, being around the doors, tried a mark that was closer in, but it was just too many pots. So I've come back to where I started drifting actually. So we drifted I drifted about 3.5 nautical miles. I don't like drift fishing. It might be good, probably I'm doing it wrong, but we've got the anchor down now. There is a fair bit of current running. I thought it was going to die off a wee bit, but it's about 1.8 knots of current. So we're going to need a couple of pounds of lead. But back to know what I'm doing now. We tried something new, didn't necessarily pay off for me. Hopefully this will. So going to do the same again, get a pollock and a mackerel bait in. And I wonder which one catches first. So the first bait is going to be a pollock, and I'm going to put this on the heavy rod because it's a bigger bait. I don't bother taking the spine or anything out. I think it's just more flavour, more scent. There we go. 88 feet down. Now a bit of line. And it's got 3 ounces of lead on. 3 ounces. That wouldn't work. 3 pounds of lead. Get a wee mackie on here. Oh, lovely colours. They are a lot more bloody than mackerel, and obviously a lot more oily than pollock. But tell you two good things about pollock. I've never, touch wood, caught a doggy on one, and the heads are really hard, so they stay on your bait, on your hook, for ages. There we go, 2 baits down, and the glorious, glorious sunshine. Oh, there's a big school of bait fish down there. So, which one's gonna, oh, I've gone all of them, I reckon. Which one is gonna catch first? Both identical rigs, both same line, obviously different rods, but the fish doesn't know that. And we've got a pollock and a mackerel. Place your bets now. Oh, it's not taking a long time, but the pollock is getting a bite. Wasn't a tope. Please don't let it be the first dogfish. Today's been a day of contradictions. First of all, I said, if you catch pollock, you're not likely to catch bass. That was proved wrong. I also said that this area was really sandy and there's no snags. That was proved wrong. So I don't mind that. Don't mind either of those, but I really don't want to be catching dogfish on my tote baits. God, even out at sea, it's scorchio. And we've got a famous boat in the area. Got the blue wrap on it. It's absolutely roasting. I've got the air conditioning on. It's letting a lovely, lovely draft through the boat here. Glorious. Oh, this looks like we could be on. Yeah. Toopy toopy toop. we have a tope. Feels like an alright one. Whoa. And it was on the Pollack. Come on, up you get. This rod is the Century Eliminator 20 to 40 pound class. And I've got a Pen Fathom 2 on. And the drag is pretty much maxed. I just wanted to stay away from my second line. Oops. My gloves are so crusty with salt that they're hard to get on. I don't want it to be too green anyway, I don't want to fight it too hard. It's just chilling in the current for now. Oh, there's a leader already. That's just a wee one. Just going to unhook this at the side of the boat. There we go. One tope away. It's probably about 10 pounds, maybe a bit more. Pollack. I can see it swimming down on the sonar. I do prefer to leave them in the water if I can. It's much better for the fish really. And it saves me getting tope rash on my legs and my bare feet. Yes, been here 20 minutes. First tope on the Pollack. This is quite a big bait. I was going to take some weight off me, go down to 2 pounds instead of the 3 pounds. But I think with the size of this, that's one Pollack down. Oh, that motor sounds nice. Let's stick a fresh mackerel on this because it stopped bouncing. And I'm presuming it's been picked to death. Picked off by a little fish. What a surprise. Mackerel is caught. A little doggy. You didn't want to see that, did you? Well, I might not get time to get that second bait down. Looks like we've got another tope on. Let's hit it. Yep, there we go. I think it's so small it's come off. Well, I missed that one. I've crushed the barbs on the hook, so I might have lost it, but either way, there's no fish or tope or shark or whatever. I'll lighten this one up as well. There we go, down to 2 pounds. Oh, making a mess of me boat. 2 more baits. Again, Pollack. It's going for it. I wonder if that's a bull Huss. Either that's a tiny tope, it's not big enough to take the usual amount of line, or take line off the reel when it's set to the usual drag. I think the mackerel's hooked another doggy. Yep. Maybe not a doggy. Got a little bit of something about it. Oh, doesn't want to come to the surface, just took a bit of line there. Huss. I know these are just a glorified doggy, but I do like the oh well, I was hoping to show you that one, but I dropped it. Well, I've just dropped another mackerel bait down and it's getting smashed straight away. The current's really stopped, so I doubt it's going to be current's really stopped. Current's backed off a lot. I've gone down to 1 pound on that light rod, and as soon as the mackerel got dropped, it's getting a hit. Doggy or Huss. Maybe a thornback. Well, I was just getting ready to leave. I'm about to miss the tide. I might just have one fish. Took a wee bit of line. It's not a tope again. Oh, I've just put everything away. Honestly thought that would be the end of it with the current stopping. And now this thing is the difference of me getting home at 7 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Nah, it's not a tope. Another Huss maybe. Yep. I forget how strong these buggers are. Come here. There we go. Slippy Limpets fish presentation up to the job again. Little Huss, half the size of the last one. Let's get it back. Go on, son. Well, that's an appropriate time to finish. Got to get in before the tide goes. Before the water in the harbour is too low. Excuse me. Hello. Are you waiting for a trailer?
It's just there.
Right, okay, no worries. Well, back at the harbour, but I think I'm gonna miss the slipway. He slipped. He couldn't reverse the trailer down earlier, and he slipped. And now they've got the trailer off the ramp. Can't help but laugh. Oh, it's too hot to be editing. So that was yesterday. Today is the day after yesterday, obviously, but the day that the video was published. So I forgot to do my outro yesterday, so we're doing it now. I know it's a long video, and if you got this far, thank you very much for persevering. I had a really enjoyable afternoon on the water. Plenty of species: pollock, mackerel, bass, huss, dogfish, and tope, and in glorious weather as well. I mean, I was meant to be, like I said, out lure fishing, but I just couldn't ignore a day like that out in the boat. So unfortunately, I'm not fishing today. I'm editing instead, because it is today is identical to yesterday, but it doesn't matter. I really enjoy making these videos as well. So I know this is a long video, so I'll keep this short and stop rambling. I think the heat's got to me. But thank you very much for watching this video. Please leave a comment and give it a thumbs up. I'll get back to your comments as soon as I can. And as always, until the next one, tight lines.